Hello, Sunshine, and welcome to my channel. I'm Angie. Hope you guys had a fabulous weekend. So here I am. So I am going to talk about Saturday market that we just had last weekend. I did not do a whole lot of recording at all because the weather kind of played the role of what happened today. But I got a small footage snippet that you'll get to see in a few minutes. So what the table looks like, what I had out and everything. It's not perfect, but it's good. It's my first thing. It was basically called Chapters and Classes Market, where they had different authors from Ohio that are local throughout Ohio, and then they had some craft people that also came in to sell their product, like myself and things like that. I thought it turned out really good. She got it all set up really nice. So you walk in, and we did an old armory that the couple bought and remodeled that whole thing to use for wedding venues and things like that. And they were able to keep that to preserve the history for our town. And so when you walk in the middle was the authors and everything. They also had some authors along the wall from the left side. And then from my back right all the way around were like some of the vendors that sold crafts and things like that. The only thing that she could have changed a little bit would be instead of putting me and this woman next to us, it was our first time doing any kind of market. I crochet. She did sort of like a hand knitting stuff and work with yarn, but it's still basically part of the same category. But her stuff was bigger and everything, which is fine, but it turned out really good though. It whatnot like, and we got to talk and things like that. We got to see some of the plushies that I had made that were crochet with crochet hook, and the stuff that she made were hand knitting, like you basically knit them together. They were plushies, and her work turned out beautiful. And so there was only two of us that did anything with yarn. Um, and then there was some that sold like flower arrangements, pictures, and woodwork, and things like that, and of course authors. Um, so I thought it turned out pretty good, but I think the weather may have played a role a little bit because they were calling for a cool down over the weekend, which was Saturday, and it warmed right back up today, which is Monday, and it rained all day. So even though it was indoors, when the doors first opened up at 9 o'clock, we had a good bit of traffic come through where people were meeting with the authors and stuff like that, looking at the plushies, all of my crochet things and all the way around and stuff like that. So I paid $50 for this venue because it included the electric. I asked if I could get the electric. I probably could have got away with it and not get it and just paid $40. But I only did because I thought I was going to be recording through the whole thing. I thought it was going to be like really busy and I may need to charge the phone up or my recording unit and stuff. But I didn't need it, really. Um, so I did sell some stuff, which was really cool. I did not sell any keychains, which is a little bit of a bummer. But I sold 4 out of 5 turtles. 3 of them had the removable shells, where you can, change different shells if I had some more for them. And the other 2 were the pattern that I tested. So turtles are pretty much popular from a lot of people say. So I sold 4 of those. I sold a little cow. And I sold the corn dog that I tested as well. So I do want to make some more of that. This girl got it, she absolutely loved it, and she had to get it, so she got that. And she got excited because it had the dog tag chain on it, so that was cool. That was a bonus. And I also sold that spluting possum that I got to test for snuggle beans. I sold that. So that was like really excited. So I paid $50 for this vendor. I made $110 that day. And so that $50 came back to me. Plus, I got an additional $50 to that. So I actually made $50 profit. I thought that was pretty good. I was nervous, but I was excited. I was just nervous that I may not make my $50 profit on it, and hoping that people would like the product even if they didn't buy it. But it was really nice because people were actually admiring the work and really looking at them and playing with them, and got to conversations with people about the eyes that I had put on there, if I do any without the eyes, and telling them that I do. And if they would like something that without the safety eyes, if they see something here they want it without safety eyes, I can make them and bring it to the farmers market that I'll be doing this year. So gave them the business cards and stuff like that and whatnot. It was really nice to see how people really see the product and that. And there was a little girl that stayed there because I guess her grandmother or her mom was selling something across the way. So the grandmother and the granddaughter was walking around and she was just checking out some of the plushies, the unicorn, the cat, and some of the other ones. And she loved the Highland cow. And I think she was thinking about getting it for her grandson, but the mom was kind of worried about the safety eye thing because she was just a little baby, which is understandable. And so for them to get something, they would like the baby to play with it. But when I met with that daughter, I told her that I can make another one without the eyes, and I gave them a business card, so maybe they'll come back and ask for one. Who knows? So it was 5 hours long. It was from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So being 5 hours, there's nothing wrong with that, but the weather really did play a role. When we first arrived, I was actually hot, and I had capris on with the t-shirt, and I was just saturated. It was very humid before it started to rain, and my husband offered to run home real quick and pick up a dress for me when I was talking about it, and I said, please do, don't mind. So he picked up my summer dress, and I was able to change into that, and I cooled down a lot for that, and there was no air conditioning. The room was very old, and they had no fan, so that was the only thing. But I thought the venue was great. I walked around and got to see some of the stuff that was there. I met with a few authors there. There's one, her name is Samantha Moran. I bought her book, and I haven't read it. I've never heard of her, and I thought I'd check it out. And she gave me a poster that related to the book, bookmarks, and it had the names in the back for different things. And this one. And she wrote in the book, and said, to angel respect the reaper, and signed it. Sorry about that, we got somebody stopping over to work on our room underneath me, so bear with me with the dog. So I got the book, and it was really nice to talk with her. She's really cool. She's a little bit silent. She said thank you, Then across from me was also an author. There were two best friends that wrote the book. There was basically like romance, and a girl next to them was the daughter of one of them, and she was selling beautiful paintings that she did. And we kept looking at them. They were beautiful work. And so this book was $20, and we bought two beautiful paintings from her. One was gorgeous mountain with the blue background. It had some trees in there, and the rectangle size that we want to put in a camper. And the other one was like a really pretty beach theme, and it's got like a sunset with the ocean and everything. I just kept eyeballing that, and so we got that as well. So yes, we did spend some money there, but there were some nice things that we wanted to get. And Jay was walking around checking out some things, and we came out and said, this lady over there's got a Highland cow mug, and I know you like Highland cow. I'm like, really? And I walked over there and I said, oh, I really like it, but it said Mama on it. I told him that. He's like, Mama, I didn't see that. And he went back over there to talk to her about the markets and stuff like that. And here I was looking at the wrong one. It was pink. It was just $16, and it had hide and color on it, and I absolutely loved it. And he went ahead and got that for me. So, but I thought it turned out really good. I was hoping to be more busy and see more people come in, but it kind of started to really die off, like say around 11:30. For about 2.5 hours, and we just have maybe a few people here and there, and it just pretty much just died off. Which was kind of a bummer, but I thought the person who did the whole thing set it up well. She did great doing all of that and everything, and I thought it turned out wonderful. And hopefully come next year it'll be better for all of us. If I'm still here, I can do that. She is also running the farmers market, and she is doing both of those. So I went ahead and booked 7 farmers markets. So my first one is on day before Mother's Day, which is May 9th. So I'm very excited about that because it's outside and stuff. So we picked out 2 more for table, another set of tablecloth, and we picked up another set of the 4-tier wood shelves and another keychain rack. So we'll see how that goes. And other than that, I'm going to go ahead and show you just a quick clip of the setup that I had during this market and everything, and then we'll come right back here. So see you guys in a minute.
There's the queen in her domain. Sorry.
Alrighty, I'm back. Yay. You see, it looked a little cluttered, a little too much, but it was the best I had. And when we were there, Jay filmed the whole thing. He said, I have some ideas that I want to throw at you once we're done with everything. And and he's the one who suggested to get a 2 4-foot table. And this was table that we had, we got it from Amazon. We didn't like the way the table locked. And you lock it in the front, but when you go and move it and lift it, it literally was ready to fold in half on us, and it didn't feel as dirty as we thought it would be. So we went out today, Monday, and we went to Menards to take a look at their tables. They were actually heavier duty and smooth top. It's white, but we got the tablecloth for it. So he grabbed 2 6-foot tables and 2 4-foot tables. And then I picked up another big plastic tote, like a 40-gallon tote, but it had the big handle on it with wheels on it. And we can utilize that in our truck when we travel with that, and it's like heavy duty. So we grabbed one of those. And then we got home and we ordered another tablecloth set for the 4-foot table. And Jake was like, why don't we get a different color? He felt that I should do something along the lines of orange with the theme of what my channel, my name is, as well as the banner that I have for it in the business card, being Wild Sunshine Crocheter, but it got a desert background and things like that. And he thinks that I should go with orange. So we went ahead and got a 6-foot and 4-foot tablecloth in orange. It's stretchy and it goes down to the legs and that. So I'm keeping the blue one because we can use that for something else, or if we just want to use 2 6-foot tables and do blue, we can do that. Or I can always order 4-foot in the blue. So we're going to try the orange, something different, because like everybody uses black and pink and blues and other popular colors, stuff like that, and so we figured maybe try something a little different. And then we ordered another keychain rack and another 2 4-tier wood shelf sets for like the small $10 items to put on the table. So we're going to do an L shape, upside down L shape. So when people walk in, we'll have a 6-foot table on the right and left, and 2 4-foot tables coming in, and have an opening in the middle. And Jason and I can sit in the back. And this will allow people to mingle on the sides and the front. And we can keep an eye on everything together. And I'll have a section open up for customers to come and get business cards or questions or whatever. And we're going to do 2 wood shelves on each 6-foot table and a keychain rack on each table. So one of them is going to be the bigger keychain ones that are like maybe $13 to $15, and the other one's just going to be $10. So that way it's easier to maintain and monitor that. So hopefully I will be doing longer recordings for the market starting in May, all the way up through summer and stuff like that. I'll keep booking as I go along so I can get my things sold and moved. And I haven't been crocheting a whole lot quickly because I got a lot of product that is set for now. And I would just make what I feel that I'm going to sell the most of. They'll probably be like the $10 items. And if I get keychains sold, I can keep those in stock. And they're small and easy that I can just put them in a bag and take it with us if I have to. I want to get like all of my bigger things sold, some of the wearables that I have gone, and stuff like that. So that's my goal for this year. And I will also look for rental markets as well if we're still here in Ohio. So right now I'm just doing a month at a time. So I have my market all the way up to July 4th so far. And then I will go ahead and book some more for the rest of the summer and stuff like that. It's like I mentioned in the last video that we posted last week. Go back to that and watch it. You'll see why I mentioned all of that. So, I mean, you noted that I have not been buying any more yarn. I got plenty. I don't really need any more. I might only buy like another type. I see something like new yarn. I know it's going to be perfect for something. I'll get it. But I've been trying to go through what I have and only get specific color I'll need if I'm going to run out. And it's probably going to be like the popular colors of white, black, gray, and then you get the color one as I go along, and stuff like that. So that's the plan that I have here. So, question for me is, am I going to still crochet for the market? Yeah. I'm not going to stop. I'm just not going to be doing a whole lot. I got to test another pattern for snuggle beans. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to show you guys. I don't have it on me right now because it's downstairs. I'm taking my time with it because I don't want to crochet too much stuff. I know there's no such thing as that for market, but I just don't want to get stuck with too much. So I'm almost done with it. I just got to do the bodies to put them all together, and this thing is absolutely adorable. I can't wait to show you guys. So I got to test another pattern, which is a golden retriever or lab snuggler. So that is done. I just don't have it on me. I just got to take pictures of that. And that's why I haven't been crocheting a whole lot. So once I'm done with those, I'm part of a fun cow where you buy the pattern from this person that started it and you just make them in your own creative color idea or whatever and put them in there with people and stuff like that. So I gotta work on that. So I'm just gonna work on some turtles for the market. I have a couple turtle keychains that just need to get finished up, like the head, the body, and put the shells on, and then the key ring goes on it is done. And then I'm just gonna focus on doing some turtles and stuff like that, like $10 items up to 15, just for now because they're smaller. A lot of people tend to like the small things, and I will make some little bit bigger thing without the safety eyes too. So that way, like I told you about this vendor that I was at, that, they asked if I could do some without the safety eyes, and I do. I can do that. So I like to try and make a couple without the safety eyes to give that option. Hey, there's no safety eyes, you safe for the baby. But other than that, I don't really have much to show you right now. I know it's kind of weird because I was always crocheting when I'm doing stuff, but my plan from now until Ohio State Fair coming up in end of July, August, I believe, I want to get all of the safety eyes made and painted and done, so I don't need the glitter and the resin. I'm taking that with me to give it to Kat, so I can finally meet Kat Crafty Crochet Corner. So follow her channel, I'll link it down below. So I'm going to meet her, and I believe Michelle Burrito is going to be there, as well as Fluffernoff, Mrs. Mandy, I think will be there. So I'm hoping to meet those two as well there. I'm excited about that. It's going to be really busy there because it's in the city, it's in Columbus, and it's going to be interesting. So I told Jace I know it's going to be a really busy place and stuff, but we're going to have the time for it all just to go walk, just get out and enjoy it for a little bit, meet some people, stay for a couple hours, and then just go home. We don't like to go in the city too often. I don't mind it. I just don't like to go into Columbus. There's too many lane highways for me. But yeah, that's my plan. So these toolbox that's over there, let me flip that. That little toolbox is full of clear safety eyes and everything. So that's what I need to work on. I got all these plastic things. There are some clear ones in there. Once those are done, they're just going to get put in the toast and that, and I can use that when I make stuff while I'm on the road. I'm not going to be making a lot of big things, but I'll make them once in a while. So, like maybe gifts for someone, or if anybody contacts me, say, hey, I would like you to make this because I really love those, I would do that. So that is my plan. Less than to take the better. But I don't want to do glitter or resin while I'm living in the camp on the road. I don't want that. You can't do resin outside. It'll hurt me quick. I learned that lesson. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or anything, leave me a comment down below. I'll be happy to answer them. Any ideas or whatever, please do, but I will have videos for all the markets I'll be going to, and maybe go live for a little bit on that one too. I'm not sure. Maybe just one to set up. Who knows? Just keep an eye on the channel. So give me the thumbs up, click on the bell to get the notification for the next video coming up, and please subscribe to my channel to help me grow and give you all the wonderful things that you guys can enjoy. And you continue to follow my channel and I start traveling, and you're not going to see this room. You're going to see some beautiful scenery of nature outside all the time. I think that's a better view for everybody. So see you guys later. Bye.